anyways, thank you for tuning into the second part. Sorry about that. But yeah, as I was saying, the Eight of Wands, this is all movement, but when you get this card, there's this anticipation to act quickly, and there's this pull for you to tune into this. Maybe you're in pursuit of some passion of yours, some a new creative endeavor, taking a risk this next month on a new opportunity that might have presented itself, or you quite literally might be moving away from a relationship, possibly an Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Cancer. But there's 3 movement cards, and they're fast. So I'd be surprised if you Geminis, I'm sorry, maybe you're dealing with Gemini, if you Aquariuses are not doing some form of travel, whether long distance or locally, but there is an emphasis on movement, and that seems to be something that will restore some sort of balance into your life and possibly put an end to some pain that you might have been experiencing, whether in a past relationship or in your environment, and you might be pursuing that. And I mean, if you have the Eight of Wands preceded by the Nine of Wands, so I mean, the Nine of Wands is defensiveness. This is resilience. This is perseverance. This is the battle card. But this is about reinforcing your qualities. It's also an indicator that this might be a sign to proceed with caution. So there might be some impulsiveness that you might have to move away, possibly move towards a fire sign. But there's a message for you to be cautious of that action, to make sure not to wear yourself out. If this is a career opportunity, to not put too much energy up front and try to find balance, and hold back and try to preserve your energy for something for some victory, some form of accomplishment that is anticipating for you. But yeah, I mean, the Six of Swords, this stands for recovery and travel, right? It can mean that you might be in a bad place right now, and you might be trying to move towards something better. Maybe this is a home, or some. I do feel like this is more love related, possibly, and you're trying to move to a more positive place. But there's a message for you to just make sure that you think everything through, and make sure you find balance and make a good decision. But you're going on a journey. I don't know where you're going, Aquarius, but you're going somewhere in August. I'm gonna get some clarifiers. Clarify this Eight of Wands, Page of Swords. Clarify this Three of Swords. Clarify this Three of Swords for Aquarius. Clarify this Three of Swords. Oh, Justice. Clarify this Death for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, August 2020. Death, Ten of Cups. Clarify this King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here for Aquarius? Clarify this King of Wands for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, these cards are very jumpy. There's something, you guys are anxious, you're eager, you're trying to jump at something. I mean, okay. So, with the Death, I do feel that there's a possibility that you might have ended a relationship recently, a marriage possibly as well, after you found some information that made you some news came towards you. something came to your awareness that made you either question the integrity of a relationship or question the integrity of your job, and it made you kind of get into this fiery energy and move away, and you might have possibly put an end to a relationship with a fire sign, and maybe they were unfaithful. We do have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords here, and you sought some form of justice, and that's what you were kind of seeking. Or you might have been in a pursuit for some clarity, and you might have wanted to give an opportunity to a new love interest, possibly this King of Wands, and you maybe took a trip to go see this person, and you might have put an end to a previous relationship because you might have been in love with someone else, or vice versa, right? These messages can apply to you or the person of interest. But the Page of Swords with the Eight of Wands, this talks about truth and justice, you know? It's about an opportunity. You were tested, and I think that this happened, or either this has already happened or it's going to happen early August, and you're going to be kind of like almost catapulted instantly in the Tower moment kind of arrives early on in the month, that just kind of sends you into this like spiral of actions, and you're going to be taking a lot of calculated risk, essentially, in pursuit of love, or in spite of justice, some clarity to restore some balance in your life, because I'm gonna hold on. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for Aquarius. Two of Wands. Clarify the Chariot for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Why is the Chariot here? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Okay. Yeah. Okay, all right, there's a specific message here. I think you, Aquarius, or the person you're dealing with, possibly Scorpio, Leo, Cancer, decided to end a marriage or a relationship in pursuit for another person, in pursuit for someone that they actually truly love, and it might have taken them some time. Maybe this is a long distance relationship, someone who lives far away, and you or this other person might have taken a journey to go see this individual. But if this is you, I do feel like maybe you were motivated to go and pursue someone, and you've been kind of holding on and trying to weigh out the pros and cons. Like, is this worth it? Is this relocation, maybe this move, this journey, this travel, this some form of physical movement that is required in this process? And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you're not dealing with a fire sign. I mean, you have all these wands, and you've been concerned whether or not this is actually the right decision, and you might have tried to reconcile with this person in the past, and it didn't work out, but some information that you received early on in August might have changed that outcome and propelled you to kind of navigate towards this person, or vice versa. This person came towards you. But, you know, I'd be surprised if you don't get some form of information at the early August that really just kind of shifts your entire environment. Oof, Six of Cups, yeah. These are all third-party situations and past lovers. So this could be a past lover that you're choosing to return to, or that they're choosing to return to you. And there's a rebirth of this, some love is reignited. Clarify this Six of Swords. Ace of, yeah, you are going to receive some clarity, something that you've been searching for. You've been trying to find some answers, and you've been on guard and defensive and waiting. And I think that August it's gonna come at you, and it's gonna come very quickly. So be prepared, and make sure to not act too impulsive. Follow your heart, you know. I think you know better than I do what this is about. Clarify this Two of Pentacles for Aquarius. The Emperor. Clarify this Nine of Wands. Yeah, okay. So this is Aries and Taurus. Could be dealing some of these signs, but I think that you were trying to also find balance. Maybe this was a big risk for you at your job, or this is actually a father figure. Or that this could also be legal matters. You might be choosing to move far away to another country, some paperwork involved, and you will receive that I think you'll get a positive outcome. You had the Wheel of Fortune was the bottom of the deck, so I think your luck is going to change. If you've been waiting for some legal matters, then I do have a sense that you're going to be able to, this is like international travel though. This is maybe some visa related aspect. Maybe you've been waiting for a visa and your partner lives in another country. Yeah, I mean, this could also be that this is a long distance relationship, and you guys have been trying to figure out a way for you guys to be together, but work and legal visa matters just didn't work out. But there's and it caused a lot of pain, and maybe you had to break up in the past. But I do think that, you know, you'll receive a notification, or this person will get, you know, that message that will allow them to go and physically be able to come see you. Maybe the country's been on lockdown. I know COVID and all that. This is there's a lot of cards here that are pushing you to, encouraging you to be brave and to be courageous. So there's something that's going to require you to be, you know, rather brave this next August. But you've been holding back on something. You've been reserving your energy, or maybe you were pushing away from, if this was like a divorce that happened, if this is the other outcome, then, you know, you were kind of dreaming about other opportunities. If this is job related, you've been feeling a bit depleted and don't have enough energy, and been trying to plan for a better outcome. And maybe you get a job opportunity that just kind of comes swiftly, and you're being asked to relocate. But it's something that you might have been waiting for a long time, and I think that this is actually possibly going to be a good phase in your life if you do choose to take this opportunity. But with the Two of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Wands is it's about personal power too. It's about examining your goals and your priorities. It's planning. It's daydreaming. It's trying new approaches. It's being bold and creative, and being daring. There's an emphasis for you to be bold this next month, and I think the information that you're going to receive is going to be the catapult to like a domino effect of things, and I think they're going to be very positive, Aquarius. So I think if you've been waiting for something, the Wheel of Fortune has come, and your luck has changed. And I think that if you've been waiting for love far away, I think it's coming for you. And if you've been trying to seek justice for some level of infidelity in a marriage, maybe you'll finally get that divorce and just choose to move away and kind of pursue your actions and live a life that's a lot more fulfilling for you. But there's definitely heavy emphasis on some movement, some travel. So exciting. All right, guys. So I'm going to just end the reading with some advice for you guys to take with you. Let's end it with some final messages to kind of conclude the spread. I like to use the same deck. I don't know. There's something about oracle cards I just can't resonate with. I feel like there's a lot more layers to tarot that I can't seem to connect with, and my guides just can't resonate with them. So maybe, you know, I'll try to find one if you guys do enjoy those better and give you more clear messages. But I do feel like I just connect much better with tarot. But I'm gonna just ask for some quick advice, some take-home messages. I mean, pack your bags. I hope you have your passport ready. I do think some of you guys, you'll be going somewhere. That's for sure. Please, if this reading resonated with you, I'm very curious. I want to know where you're going. If you, this international love affair that's happening, or final messages for Aquarius for the month of August. All right, guys. Final messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August. Take home messages and advice, please. Oh, wow. Yeah, guys. I'm telling you, I think there's this emphasis. There is a strong love connection that's here, and I think this is a love in the making that you've been nurturing for a really long time. Maybe this person, finally, at one point, you choose to work on it again. This could be a reconciliation with a lover that's far away, or this could be a marriage that gets mended after some heartbreak and an investment. But some of you might get engaged. I really do see that. I see a lot of indicators that there's a possibility that you might get engaged. And it's something that you've been nurturing with a love connection. But yeah, I mean, I think the take-home message here is be bold and continue to nurture yourself and reserve your energy, because August is going to be a hell of a ride. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this message, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and check your other signs. I'm excited for you guys, Aquariuses. You're gonna be living your best life, and I want to know the gossip. So please comment if this video resonated with you.